This is very, very good news for cryptocurrency. Very, very good news for cryptocurrency, in my opinion. And I'm going to talk about this article, the details about it, and it pertains to SKYCOIN and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. You remember a couple of years ago, there was an incident where Synth, the CEO of SKYCOIN, alleged that he'd been kidnapped and beaten and had SKYCOIN and Bitcoin extorted from him. Now, a lot of people at the time thought, oh no, SKYCOIN's a scam, he set it all up. And Synth, in his interview with me at the time, maintained, no, this is not so. Well, it's gone to court, it's gone to a couple of courts, and the court has ruled. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about that. Now, please subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, come and follow me on BitTube, because I post my videos on BitTube first. BitTube is decentralized. It will be moving to a decentralized model very soon. It's censorship resistant, and I don't get shadow banned and have my videos deleted in the way that YouTube is doing to cryptocurrency YouTubers. Please also follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, and also join my announcement Telegram channel, CryptoRichOfficial. All the links in the description below. Protect your privacy and your freedom. Use a VPN. Discount code for NordVPN in the description below with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So from the Cointelegraph article, it all started with a robbery. And the article uses the name Pete and Zhaoli Wang, and these are pseudonyms for Synth and his partner, his wife. And they were robbed at their apartment by 4 people in 2018. The robbers forced the couple to transfer their cryptocurrencies to the attackers' accounts. And the reporter said these 4 used methods of controlling the couple's mobile phones, restricting their freedom, beating and threatening them, and forcing the two to transfer all the 18.88 bitcoins and 6,466 SKYCOINs they own. Now, during the first court hearing, the group of 4 expressed their willingness to return the Bitcoin and SKYCOIN obtained from Pete and Zhaoli Wang. The court sentenced the robbers to between 6 months and 15 days to 8 months for imprisonment for the crime of illegal detention. The court also decided if the guilty parties were unable to return the same cryptocurrency, they should instead return local currency valued at the same price as Bitcoin and SKYCOIN on June the 12th, 2018, which is when this robbery took place. However, even though they said, yes, we did do it, they refused to accept the decision about repaying. They said the current Chinese law do not recognize the property attributes of Bitcoin and SKYCOIN, and do not regard Bitcoin and SKYCOIN as objects of property in the legal sense of China. Therefore, they do not have the right, Pete and Wang Zhaoli do not have the right to request the return of property rights. After almost 2 years of fighting in court, the couple eventually gave up on getting their SKYCOIN back. They continued to insist, however, that the court order the return of their Bitcoin, and the court did eventually order the 4 robbers to return the couple's 18.88 Bitcoin. As Cointelegraph reported previously, similar disputes have occurred in China in the past, and the Chinese court in Hangzhou made the same decision, recognizing Bitcoin as virtual property. So the court has ruled that Bitcoin is property. Let's go over to this article. This is on Medium. Total vindication for SKYCOIN founder in kidnapping case. So you remember the dramatic story as it unfolded in 2018, when Synth, the enigmatic figurehead of the SKYCOIN project, claimed that he and his wife had been forcibly restrained and even beaten in his home by disgruntled contractors who had been caught falsifying invoices. This same team extracted 18.88 Bitcoin from the SKYCOIN leader, along with thousands of SKYCOIN under the threat of violence, and they began dumping their stolen coins onto the market, adversely affecting SKYCOIN's price at the time. As news about this alleged home invasion began to circulate, many in the crypto community were skeptical that any of the described events actually took place. Many mistook the episode for an exit scam or a smokescreen for internal theft of coins or some other nefarious conspiracy. And this may be where most people lost track of the story and of SKYCOINs. People thought, oh no, it's a setup, it's a scam. Synth has taken this Bitcoin for himself. But all you doubters, this is now a matter of court record. That Synth's account at the time, the court has found as wholly accurate and has ruled in his favor. The perpetrators of the crime were each sent to prison to serve sentences from several months to over a year, depending upon the role they played in the attack. They were convicted of illegal detention. But in spite of the conviction, SKYCOIN's funds were not ever recovered. The perpetrators emerged from their prison sentences facing a civil lawsuit in an effort from Synth to recover SKYCOIN's stolen funds. So first there was a criminal case for their criminal act of robbery and kidnapping, and then afterwards, when they came out, there was a civil case by Synth to try and get the funds back. This most recent case was technically an appeal, yes, because the original court had ruled that they got to return the stolen money. That was in the original criminal case. And then the felons, the robbers, the four criminal defendants they appealed against that ruling. They said that digital currency cannot be considered digital property in China and therefore cannot be returned to an owner. Now, nearly 2 years later, the saga has come to its conclusion in a court ruling at the Shanghai First Intermediate People's Court, where SKYCOIN's founder, Synth, emerged victorious. At the center of the lawsuit was the dubious assertion that Chinese law did not recognize Bitcoin or other digital currency as property, and therefore not subject to the rights of fiat currency or any other tangible form of value. So had they stolen Chinese yuan or they'd stolen a computer, then according to Chinese law, it would have to be returned. But they appealed saying, listen, this is digital currency. It's not recognized as property, and therefore they should not be compelled to return the stolen Bitcoin, SKYCOIN or Bitcoin. This argument was soundly refuted in court, with the judge ruling that digital currency like SKYCOIN or Bitcoin, despite being virtual property, nevertheless possess the characteristics of property, including value, scarcity, and fungibility. Here you can see Synth on the extreme right wearing a mask in court. The court ruling is a landmark judgment for cryptocurrency holders across China, whose investments are now subject to the same legal protection as any other form of property. Now, this has big implications, which I'll talk about in a moment. In a gesture of good faith, Synth waived his rights to the stolen SKYCOIN, so the thieves now must return only the 18.88 Bitcoin they forcibly stole in the summer of 2018. So 18.88 Bitcoin, that's about $170,000 at current prices. SKYCOIN, meanwhile, has made tremendous progress in the years since the theft, which did not affect development in any way. In addition to an affordable and secure hardware cryptocurrency wallets released 6 months ago, April 2020 saw the long-awaited release of the mainnet for Skywire, the private and encrypted network that can be deployed anywhere to form secure mesh networks that obviate the need for internet service providers. Now let's have a look at this, right? The court ruling. In this landmark judgment, cryptocurrency investments are now subject to the same legal protection as any other form of property. So if you get scammed and you're in China, or if an exchange does something dubious, you have the same property rights to that cryptocurrency as you would if it was fiat currency. Now, this could have global implications because China is such a large market, with over 1 billion people, and the Chinese courts now said, okay, this is property. So that's going to have ramifications, I think, all over the world, where a large nation like China recognizes, okay, this is property. So it's going to be harder for other nations say, no, it's not property, it has no value, because of the arguments that the judges would have put forward that had them lead to that decision. Anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you think. What are the implications of this? And please subscribe, follow me on BitTube, follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, follow me on my Telegram channel, CryptoRichOfficial, all the links in the description below. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.